Here is my Chromatopelma cyaneopubescens, and with this one I'm just going to put an injured cricket in there. Let's see if I can find it here. There we go. Now wasn't that cute? Look at that. Took it just like that Avic did that video that time. That it was just so adorable. Green bottle blues definitely are great eaters. Alright, I'll let this one eat then. Alright, next. Here is my Pamphobeteus platyomma, the Brazilian pink bloom. And let's see if I could find a good mealworm for this one. Seems a little, yep. There we go. Off into the burrow. Well, not really a burrow, but just off into the little cave there. Cool. Alright, will you enjoy? Next. There's my Poecilotheria regalis, the Indian ornamental. I'm going to see if I can get this one to come up to eat. Well, there's a better view right there. Beautiful tea. So let's see, I think I'll stick it right down there. I don't think it's going to take food on camera. Push it down a tad bit more. I just may not eat on camera right now. Beautiful tea. All pokies are. Alright, we'll move on. Next. You know your burrowing tarantula is very happy if you don't see them. This is the enclosure of my Cyriopagopus species sulawesi, the sulawesi black, and I just put a little cricket right there in there for it to get it at its leisure. But this is probably a tea that we just won't see very often, especially at this size. I think it is under there, so you can tell where it's webbed and stuff. So, and there's probably another entrance right there. But yep. So I hope you got your look with the the last video I made of it, because it might be all you see for a while, unless we just get lucky. Alright, we'll move on. Here's my Nhandu coloratovillosus, the Brazilian black and white. And this one has not eaten for me on camera yet, so maybe we'll get this one too for a change. Or maybe not. I don't know when this one molted last, but not really into eating for me right now. So I think I've tried twice. She doesn't I'm going to leave one of them in there, though, and maybe she'll take it down without the light in her eyes. Alright, we'll move on. Here's my very sweet Avicularia urticans. This one hasn't eaten for me either, but it's one I suspect could be in pre-molt, but I just want to try anyway to offer her food. Some teas do eat even when they're in pre-molt, but she's not interested, so. But yeah, see how dark she is? I mean, it's not like as dark, you know, as there's a better look. I mean, it could be a little darker, but it's definitely headed in that direction. So, she came like that. I suspect she was probably handled quite a bit at the pet store where I got her. But she's very sweet. So, I'll just leave her alone. We'll move on. Here's my larger Brachypelma albopilosum, the Honduran curly hair. Let's see. Yeah, I figured you'd want that. Oh yeah, she did. There you go. Alright, this is another one I'm going to rehouse. And she should be able to stay in the next enclosure I give her probably until she dies. So, there we go. Alright, moving on. Here's another one I'm going to rehouse. The Lasiodora parahybana, salmon pink bird eater. The one in my collection that flicks the most hairs. Let's see. Get her some crickets. Oh yeah. Very cool. Alright, we'll let her eat. This is my Paraphysa scrofa, the Chilean copper. Let me know if you've heard officially if this has had a name change. No longer Paraphysa. So, I feel like I've heard from maybe a couple of people it may have changed. So, if you will, let me know what your thoughts on that. This one's, I believe, in pre-molt. At least the earlier stages, anyway. So, I'm not going to be feeding this one today. But just wanted to give you an update. Doing great. Alright, moving on. Here's my Pterinopelma sazimai, the Brazilian blue. And I'm going to give this one a baby mealworm. See if it'll take it down. Or maybe it won't. But it seems very happy in its new home. Alright, we'll move on to the next one. This is one I want to update you on. This is my smaller Grammostola pulchripes, the Choco Goldeni. This one molted, and it looks like this one is going to be a male. Well, is a male. So, I guess it's not the end of the world because I already have a larger female. So, very cool. Alright, moving on. Here's my Brachypelma smithi, the Mexican red knee. See if this one would like a larger mealworm. And that would be a yes. Alright, you enjoy. Next. Here's my Aphonopelma chalcodes, the desert blonde. And I'm going to offer this one a mealworm, just like with the seemanni. Not one of the best eaters in my collection. Likely won't eat it. Abdomen's already quite plump anyway. But doing great in its new home. Alright, next. This is my very slow growing Nhandu carapoensis, the Brazilian red. Just going to offer it a little snack because the abdomen is already large enough. But doing great. Alright, move on. Here's my smaller Aphonopelma seemanni, the Costa Rican zebra. And hit or miss as far as eating on camera goes. But she's one of my sweetest teas in my collection. Very sweet, very nice. Alright, hair flicky, but other than that, pretty laid back. Okay, next. This is my Euathlus parvulus, the Chilean gold, and I think this one might be in pre-molt, so it's a little hard to tell with this one, but the abdomen is already quite plump for the size of the tea. So I'm just going to let it go and just make sure it's hydrated, and we're good. Beautiful tea. Alright, next. Here's my Chilobrachys discalus, the Asian smoky. I think I'm going to offer this one a worm. Nope. Yeah, it's just incredibly runny. Yeah. Let me get a little bit of a smaller worm here. Let's see. I'm going to put it right there on top. Or maybe right there. Yeah, I'll just let it get it itself. It's just too skittish. But, doing awesome. Alright, we'll move on to the next one. My pet hole, the orphanaceous species Blue Panay Island, has actually been out and about lately, so I'm thinking it's been hunting for food. So it did molt recently, and it took some food down on camera, well, barely on camera, with the last vid, so I'm going to put that cricket in there, and perhaps it will take that one down. Oh yeah, I think I see some legs. I thought I did. That doesn't help that that cricket is not very active, but it should get it. I think it's down there. Well, anyway. Alright, we'll leave it as an update. Alright, next. Here is the Hithroathalia, the Tanzanian chestnut. Let's see if this one will take a mealworm on camera for us. Oh, just very runny. Alright, well, I'll just leave it in there. This one I think could easily fend for itself, but beautiful. Alright, we'll move on. Here's my Cyriopagopus lividus, the cobalt blue. Doing just fine. Just in her little burrow that she likes to be in. Let's see if there's any crickets that she might want to eat. Oh yeah, she did. Let me get her another one. Oh yeah, she's happy. Atta girl. I keep that side of the enclosure damp over there, but she seems to like it over here better, believe it or not. Alright, let her go. Next. Sorry we can't see this one too well, but this is my Ephopopus murinus, the skeleton, my larger one, and she likes to hang out in her skull there, and she willingly took the cricket. Sorry you didn't really see that, but well, you can see a little bit of her legs there, skeletal pattern there. But yeah, she likes her skull. Alright, we'll move on. I might rehouse this one as well. This is my Aphonopelma udamen, the emerald skeleton. And let's see if she wants to eat. I fed her a cricket the other day because she just looked like she was looking for food, so I went ahead and gave her a bonus cricket, so maybe she's not hungry this time. Well, she's back there. I don't think she's caught on that it's there yet. Alright. But anyway, we'll get another view of her soon when I change her enclosure. Alright, next. Here's my smaller Brachypelma albopilosum, the Honduran curly hair. Let's see if I could find her. Yeah, she liked that. Got her a good sized mealworm there. Alright, very good. Alright, moving on. Here's my Paraphysa albopilosum, the Goliath pink foot. I'm going to give this one some crickets, because I need to get rid of a few of these guys here. And I'm pretty sure the tarantula will not object. Let's see. Get an order on there. That should be good enough for you at your size. Alright. You enjoy that. Alright, moving on. She's in a hard to find place right now. But this is the Poecilotheria, the Trinidad chevron right there at the bottom. So I may have a little trouble seeing her. There's my Poecilotheria rufulata, the red slate ornamental. Very shy tarantula right now, but hopefully as it gets older we'll see a lot more of her. So I'm just going to drop some food in there because she doesn't usually take food on camera right now. So, alright, next. My Hypolopus species pumpkin patches are doing fine. The one on the right molted recently, so doing really well, and hopefully that one should follow soon. But I'm just going to drop very small prey in there for them. That one should have hardened up by now anyway. So I'm just give them a little bit of water and they'll be good to go. Alright, next. Here's my Avicularia minatrix, the Venezuelan red stripe. And let's see if I could find this one. I thought there was another baby cricket in here. Yeah, there's one right there. It doesn't want to take food from my tongs like it did in the last video of feeding this one. It was so cute when it did. But it'll get it on its own. But doing really well. Alright, we'll move on to another one. Well, sorry you missed it. I didn't turn the camera on in time. Oh, that was gross. Chromatopelma cancerides, Haitian brown bird eater. There, you got a second attack there. Crunch. Oh yeah, eating machine right here. Mean as all get out, just like all of them are. Alright, I think we have, let's see, 2 tarantulas left, I think. And I think I know, you know what they are. Alright, next. Here's my smaller Theraphosa sturmi, the brand new tarantula that I got yesterday. I'm not so sure she'll be ready to eat yet, but you know how these are hungry beasts. So we'll give it a shot. She is in the very early stages of pre-molt, but they like to eat up close to the end as well. So let's see if she would like some crickets. Well, gotta get her some big ones here. She hasn't turned around yet. They love to eat, so. But she does like her cave. Oh, I think she got it. Yep. Okay, good. She's willing to eat despite being in a new home. So I'll give her a few of these. She needs a little bit of fattening up, so I'm going to give her several of these. Oh yeah. She's eating. Good for her. These are pretty small cricket, well, medium size crickets, but for her they're small. So that's why I'm giving her several. Plus just to get rid of them anyway. Because who wants to keep a bunch of stinky crickets, you know? Alright, that should be enough. She's got plenty in there. But, oh yeah, there you go. I am so glad she's willing to eat for me, even though she's brand new. Very cool. Alright, I saved the best for last. Large Marge. Stay tuned, one left. Now, Large Marge is all the way in the back. Theraphosis burgundy Goliath bird eater, my larger one of the two. So I'm going to see if I can lure her to the cave entrance. There she is. I've just been dropping in a lot of leftover crickets, and she's going crazy. So let me see if I can give her some worms too. Look at her. Look at that big girl. Oh man, she's huge. You can hear that crunching. Yeah. Her abdomen is a very healthy size, so I think that will do it. I dropped several crickets in there. They were kind of small, medium, but there were several of them, so. But yep, here's Large Marge. Sweet girl. Perfect note to end it on. I want to thank you guys also for helping me with the Avicularia debate video I made a little ways back. That did help me a lot, and I appreciate your responses. And as always, I want to thank you for watching my videos and leaving such kind comments. And off she goes. Look at that big booty. Off into the sunset. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.